Welcome to Larry White Outdoors. Today we're on Lake Martin, Elliott City, and it's cold. It's probably 38 degrees out here. It's real foggy and it's drizzling rain. This is the kind of day you figure you don't really want to be out fishing, but this is the kind of day you catch these big stripers schooling. You look for the birds, the seagulls, and when they start swirling and circling and diving, that's when you pull in there and throw a jig out there or something to catch these stripers, because they push this school of shad up to the top. Now there's literally hundreds and hundreds of stripers out here in this part of the river that are down 25 or 30 feet deep, and they're 40 or 50 or 60 feet of water. And it's hard to catch them that way unless you got live bait or something. But today we're going to catch them on artificial bait. We're going to follow the birds around. When they start diving, the birds will be circling, and they can see better than we can. They're up much higher than we are. They're looking down at the water, and they can see one of these fish break the water a pretty good distance away, and they'll go to it, and they'll start squawking, and the rest of them will come over there, and they'll start going in a big circle and diving, and they're catching the shad that these stripers are knocking out of the way that they've pushed up to the top. So it's pretty fast and furious fishing, and if you're not careful, you'll fall out of the boat or drop your rod in or something, but because you get pretty excited doing this. But it's a lot of fun. So stick around. Well, let's see if we can find something today.
Now do that again. Oh! You want to reel this in?
Nope.
That's a little bit,
Yeah, not too much though.
Ooh! Come up again. Where are you going? Just anywhere you want to go, ain't you?
Ain't going anywhere he wants to.
Yeah, you just shake your head. I'm gonna phone my friend to see what you look like this morning. I gotta let him. I want him to reel you in so he won't be so far behind. I'm gonna give her a release in here. I'm gonna use the release. What you do? Look at this. Oh, there he is. Ooh.
Yeah, I missed one all right. You can see these ain't no little fish we're catching today.
Ooh. Good gracious. Baby.
That's about a 6 or 7 pounder. Now what we're fishing with today is a 3-inch slider grub. It's a pearl with a chartreuse tail and a 1/4 ounce jig head. We don't want this thing to go very deep. We want it to run a foot or two under the surface. And this is about the size of the shad these stripers are feeding on. And they run these shad up to the top of the water and pin them up against the surface where they can't go anywhere, and then they start busting them. If we can scoot this along just under the surface like one of these shad, then maybe they'll take a bite of it. They've been doing fairly well, so we're gonna keep trying.
Fish on!
All right, be careful now, don't jerk it too much. Uh-oh. I believe this is gonna be a little bigger.
Oh! Where are you going? Hey, come in. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, he's a little.
Oh, that's a little better fish there.
Yeah, they.
Okay. Seems like the shad are scattered out, and they're just little small pods of shad out here. It's not really big schools, and it's keeping the fish sort of scattered. This is just 12-pound test line, so I can't really get too violent with him, but he's getting kind of violent with me. That's a pretty good one, yeah. Pretty good. Now there's literally hundreds of these out here. Little slider grub is a shad. That's about the size of the shad they're feeding on. Saltwater stripe, Lake Martin, Alabama. Go back and get big. I'm telling you, this is a good one here.
Is he going home?
Yeah, he's going where he wants to go. I ain't got no line back on him yet.
Oh!
Bingo.
Bingo, that got off.
Could kick the boat around to the right just a little bit before I get in the motor. Alright, just do what you can.
Oh, gosh, that gone. That broke.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, that's
Go that way.
gonna get weak, but I couldn't.
Alright, now watch where my line's going. Don't let it get in there. Oh. Getting too close.
Did they tie you to the boat?
That's a big one. That's a big one. I mean, this is a big one.
He ain't gonna want his dip there.
Now that is a saltwater stripe. That is what we've been looking for out here all day. You see, he ate that little bitty slider grub. That is a big fish right
14. There you go.
there. Alright, we'll call it 14.
14.
Now that's a pretty good sized fish right there. I'm gonna let this baby go. Okay. I had enough. I'm tired. Going to the house. Now this is what happens in the winter time down here. If you can stand the cold weather and the wind and the rain and the clouds, you can catch fish like that. Now we're sitting right here in front of Wind Creek, and these fish just come up. They come up schooling anywhere on this lake. Just watch for the birds. When you see them birds cutting up, go to them birds. Take your little 3-inch slider grub, pearl, with a chartreuse tail. Have yourself some fun. So till next week, this is Larry White saying thank you for watching the show, and I'll see you again later.